Welcome to the biggest wrestling news you need to know right now. We start with former WWE star Ronda Rousey, revealing the massive pitch she had with WWE that was approved, but never delivered. Rousey detailed how she created an entire presentation for a high-profile singles match against Becky Lynch after WrestleMania 35, outlining exactly how she envisioned this epic showdown would summarize their rivalry for everyone watching. We dive into the details of this unfulfilled dream and what it means for the future of their dynamic. Her perspective on the hurried finalization process for that historic contest, highlighting the incredible importance of the match despite the pressure. Finally, we shift gears to the current action on WWE Raw with a serious concern raised by Bully Ray. Bully Ray is worried about Sol Ruca's Sol Snatcher finisher after her slip on Becky Lynch, which was countered by IYO Sky. We break down why this risky maneuver is causing concern, and what might happen to Ruca's finisher on the main roster as WWE considers adjustments. Don't miss any of the major wrestling headlines. Sign up to our free newsletter for the biggest stories, sent straight to your inbox. Former WWE star Ronda Rousey has publicly detailed a significant point of contention from her time with the promotion: the failure to execute a high-profile match she had pitched. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, Rousey revealed she proposed a major singles match with rival Becky Lynch following their WrestleMania 35 bout against Charlotte Flair. According to Rousey, she created a comprehensive presentation outlining the concept, including detailed plans for execution, rehearsals, and integration throughout a WWE show to create something exceptional and new. She stated that WWE leadership initially endorsed the idea, confirming its potential by stating, "We love this plan. It's an epic showdown with you and Becky that's going to build all year." Rousey expressed her vision for the match: to create a final, defining showdown between her and Lynch woven throughout the entire show, summarizing their rivalry for new viewers and delivering a conclusive ending. However, Rousey reported that this planned match never materialized once she returned to WWE in 2022. She noted the disappointing response, saying, "Then I went and had my baby, I came back, and they were like, well, we talked about that a year ago." The absence of the Rousey-Lynch match also resulted in the two competitors never crossing paths again following Rousey's return. Instead, Rousey's subsequent feuds focused primarily on Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, and Shayna Baszler, culminating in her final WWE match at SummerSlam 2023, where she was defeated by Baszler. Ronda Rousey has reflected on her participation in the historic main event at WrestleMania 35, expressing disappointment regarding the preparation time allocated for the match. Rousey, alongside Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, achieved a landmark moment as the first group of women wrestlers to main event WrestleMania. In a recent interview with Complex News, Rousey acknowledged the rush timeline, stating, "Yeah, I remembered we had no time at all to put it together, that we spent a year promoting it and like a day and a half putting it together." She contrasted this experience with her own debut match, which involved a 6-week development period with industry experts. Rousey felt that the match, while a milestone, did not reach its full potential due to insufficient preparation. She believes the trio could have delivered one of the greatest pro wrestling matches, but the limited time hindered the outcome. Becky Lynch echoed these sentiments, recalling that the team also had to manage extensive media obligations for the high-stakes event, finalizing the match just hours before it took place. Despite the hurried development process, both Rousey and Lynch agreed that the match will be remembered as one of the most significant in the history of WWE Women's Wrestling. Ronda Rousey has reflected on her participation in the historic main event at WrestleMania 35, expressing disappointment regarding the limited preparation time for the match. Rousey, alongside Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, achieved a significant milestone by becoming the first women wrestlers to main event WrestleMania. In a recent interview with Complex News, Rousey admitted that the trio had very little time to finalize the bout, noting that the match was put together in just a day and a half after a year of promotion. She contrasted this with the extensive preparation given to her debut match, which took 6 weeks and involved input from top industry minds. Rousey felt that while the milestone was incredible, the match ultimately did not reach its potential due to insufficient preparation. Lynch echoed similar sentiments, detailing that the team also faced the pressure of media obligations for the event's importance and finalized the match just hours before it took place. Despite the hurried process, the match is set to be regarded as one of the most significant in the history of WWE Women's Wrestling. Bully Ray has voiced significant concerns regarding Sol Ruca's finisher, the Sol Snatcher, following a recent loss to Io Sky on WWE Raw. The concerns stem from Ruca's slip while attempting the move on 3-time Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch, which was successfully countered by Sky, leading to the defeat on Monday night. Speaking on the Busted Open, the WWE Hall of Famer highlighted the inherent risk associated with the move. Ray stated that while Ruca has executed the Sol Snatcher effectively in NXT, the execution on the main roster, particularly against a top star like Lynch, showed a lapse. He suggested that such a slip could draw scrutiny, potentially leading WWE to consider implementing a secondary finisher for Ruca. Ray expressed uncertainty about whether the company would mandate a new finisher, but emphasized a desire to mitigate the risk of another similar error during crucial moments. Adding to the cautionary tone, former champion Matt Hardy had previously warned that the acrobatic nature of the Sol Snatcher could place a greater physical toll on Ruca's body compared to less risky alternatives, suggesting she might regret using it in the future.